What's going on? Hope everybody having a good old, blessed, and wonderful day. This is not going to be one of my motivational, inspirational videos like I usually do. But I got some knowledge to drop to you guys. America has lied to us again. Man accused of 4 murders captured. Well, we ain't worrying about the news head behind me. What we're talking about today is America lying to us, the people. America has told us, customers, for a long time that we are always right. And if you go to somebody's establishment, the customer is always right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a lie. If you are not right, if you have no knowledge of the business that you are patronizing. You know, some people, as y'all see, I work at Jiffy Lube. And yes, this has something to do related to where I work. Yes, because I've seen this in several other industries where I've worked, whether it be food business, customer service, whatever. Folks, when you go into an establishment to patronize business, please make sure your attitude is on point. Do the employees of that establishment need to check their attitude? Absolutely. However, what's happening in America now, what I'm seeing, I'm only saying it because it's in America that I see it, where people will go to someone else's establishment, tell them how to do their job with no knowledge on how to do their job. So I would say if you don't know no knowledge on how the car industry works, or if you have a little bit of knowledge because you may know somebody, go to the person you may know. And just because one person may do things one way, they may not do it another way there. So, for example, if you come to my Jiffy Lube in Apex, North Carolina, but you're normal in Durham or somewhere else in the country because Jiffy Lube is nationwide, just because they do things one way in one store does not mean they do it the other way in another store. What often happens is people finagle or finesse the way they do business. And sometimes what it does, it causes confusion amongst the customers. So with that being said, when you come into an establishment, humility is your number one tool. And I'm saying this from an employee, as a customer service rep for my particular company, even as somebody who owns their own business. When you come to my establishment, please respect my establishment. When you come to my establishment, please talk to me with respect. If you're having a bad day as a customer, when you come to somebody's establishment, please do not give me your rear end of kids. Just because somebody else made you mad, don't come in here taking it out on us, because it's not going to work. People are tired of being abused as customer service guys who's trying to be nice, kind, and do their jobs to the best of their ability. So as they do their jobs to be the best of their ability, be the best customer you can be to the best of your ability. Because I guarantee you, when you're the best customer, you'll get the best out of the employee or wherever you're going to get service, whether it be cars, food, especially two industries I have the greatest respect for is the car industry and the food industry. I don't talk crazy to the person cooking my food, and I don't talk crazy to somebody fixing my car. Because not everybody's integral, and sometimes people let their emotions get the best of them because we're human, not because they're a weaker person, not because they're not as a strong person. People strong and people have weak moments, you know. But oftentimes in those weak moments, that's when people love to define who you are. So I say that you can't define a person of one bad experience, because one bad experience could be something that you gave them. You know, life is about cause and effect. You know, there's a cause and effect. You know what I mean? Yes, the person being disrespected has to control how they respond, but then some people are just not built strong to respond in the correct way. So I say this to say, guys, ladies, when you go to somebody's establishment, give them respect. If they're not respecting you, take your business somewhere else. You know, because what happens is, you know, we as customers can get a little belligerent and we get crazy. We don't want to listen to what's going on. So I'm just challenging you guys. Just when you come into an establishment, make sure you're the best customer. Make sure you're the best customer so you get the best possible service. Okay? So like I said, America has lied to us. Customers are not always right. Sometimes you customers do get very disrespectful, very wrong. And yes, we must hold our peace, let the Lord fight our battles. But some people just ain't built like that. God is working on me as an individual, because sometimes we have to check ourselves. So I'm not coming down on nobody, but just make sure you're being the best customer before you leave that negative review. Make sure you're being the best customer before you give that person your rear end of kiss. Make sure you are the best customer before you go ahead and bash that person that's servicing you. All right? Facebook's been real. I love y'all. Be the best customer. You'll get the best employee. I'm just speaking one-on-one, but that's any way you go. Be humble, be respectful, try to handle things at the lowest escalation point possible. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but guess what? We're all human. Ask God for forgiveness and ask that person for forgiveness if they felt disrespected. Because oftentimes you disrespect a person, but because you won't feel disrespected, you don't think nothing of it. But to that person, it's the whole world. And you can't dismiss that one person's feelings because it's not you. Just because it's not you does not make it wrong. All right? Have a great day. Push message out of here.